Welcome everybody to Friday Night Smackdown. We're going to kick things off with an Intercontinental Championship match. Buddy Murphy challenged Andrade backstage earlier tonight. And Andrade said, "Meet me in the ring, let's do it." IC title up for grabs. Andrade a few weeks back was coming to the ring to call out The Miz, and The Miz said there's nobody here that could take my championship away from me. And Daniel Bryan ended up helping out Andrade as Lars Sullivan attacked from behind. We haven't seen Lars in weeks, which I'm not mad about. But Andrade, Daniel Bryan, and The Miz fought at Backlash, and Andrade pinned The Miz. Here it is, Intercontinental Championship match. Exciting matchup to start us off. Buddy Murphy with his first crack at a championship on the main roster. And Andrade had his first opportunity at Backlash and took advantage. And here we go. Murphy starting off hot, misses. Drop kick from Andrade. Murphy came running at him with a big boot. Andrade dodges, hits him with a drop kick. Now a back elbow by Murphy. Picks him up and looks for a big powerbomb. Set out powerbomb. One count. One count from Buddy Murphy on Andrade. Murphy now throwing Andrade into the corner. Misses with a wild diving attack, and Andrade with a nice neck breaker. Ooh, misses with a chop. Murphy moved, hits him with a clothesline. Andrade rolls outside the ring. And Murphy now running around waiting for Andrade to come back in the ring, and Andrade's going to counter a nice move. Puts Murphy down center of the ring. Yeah, Buddy Murphy kicked in the midsection. Oh my, what a knee to Andrade. Andrade could be out. Murphy misses wildly with a double axe handle there, and now Andrade back to his feet. Murphy with a couple of hits and a kick to the midsection. Nice spinning back kick into the corner. Goes Andrade, gets him with that clubbing forearm, and hits him down low, it looks like. Buddy Murphy in control of this matchup. Ooh, knee right to the gut of Andrade. Buddy Murphy hasn't had any action on Smackdown, and he called his shot. He went backstage earlier tonight and said, "Andrade, I want your title." And Andrade, being a fighting champion, agreed. Oh, big move from Buddy Murphy. Wow, off the second rope springboard. Looked like he caught him with his knees to the face. Big boot takes Andrade down. Murphy now whipped into the corner face first as Andrade puts him up on the top rope. And Andrade with a nice kick takes Murphy down to the outside. From the top rope, that's going to hurt. He came tumbling down hard. Andrade now up to the top rope, and oh my, what a hurricane runner. What a move. Andrade, the champ, is on fire. Oh man, this guy can fight. Both of these men can fight, but Andrade taking advantage of some miscues from Murphy. And Andrade's springboard drop kick takes Murphy down. Nice elbow forearm up top. And Andrade now has Murphy up. Oh, hangs him up on the top rope, and Murphy's down. The champ. Oh, never mind. Murphy with a counter. Throws Andrade out to the apron, and Murphy looks like he's going out there with him. Big back body drop on the apron. And as we all have heard plenty in our lives, the apron is the hardest part of the ring. And there's that knee again to Andrade. What a, oh my God, a malicious, a savage knee from Buddy Murphy. Just chucks Andrade down on the outside. We are at a 6 count. Murphy going to the top rope. Andrade's down on the outside. We're at a 7 count. And Murphy, 8 count. Murphy with a huge double knees. Oh my God. Took Andrade out on the outside. Double knees to the chest. Plants Andrade on the outside of the... Oh, and Murphy, I'm not too sure what that was. But anyways, he's back up. What is Murphy doing? Buddy Murphy's being a goofball. Anyways, Murphy in control of the champ. Andrade. Punch right up top and a ripcord knee right to the face of Andrade. He's down in the corner. Buddy Murphy exhausted from all this offense. Looking for a kick midsection. Andrade counters elbow to the leg. And Andrade now face to face with Murphy. He's going to throw him back into the corner. And Andrade misses wildly with a punch, but now turns Murphy around. Ooh, a knee right to the midsection. Right corner and double knees to Buddy Murphy. Andrade in control as he stands tall over Murphy. Looks like Andrade is going to go for the hammerlock DDT. And no, Murphy's going to counter. And Buddy Murphy now getting Andrade up. And boom, another set out powerbomb. 1. Not even a 2 count. The champ is going to be hard to take out as, oh my God, what a move. What a move by Buddy Murphy to the outside. These two men are going at it. Going at 100 miles an hour, and Murphy now stopping on the arm of Andrade. And a kick to the back of the champ. Oh, knee right to the face. Buddy Murphy's on fire now. Taking full control of this match, and Andrade's in trouble. Buddy Murphy now. Oh, is he going for another one out on the apron? Back body drop again on the apron. Into the barricade goes Andrade, and now he's got him in the electric chair. Andrade down on the outside, and Murphy sends him back into the ring. Buddy Murphy exhausted. Andrade dazed. Andrade blocks a right, sends a right of his own, and a Hurricane Rana into the corner. Andrade. Now a punch to the back, and both men are on their feet. Andrade misses, but then he gets him and chops him into the corner. Oh my, what a chop from Andrade, and a punch right to the face. Andrade looking for that hammerlock DDT again. Last time Murphy countered. And Murphy again with a counter and elbow right to the face, a solid right. And that ripcord knee by Buddy Murphy. That could do it if he pins him. It's over. The champ is down. 1, 2. Oh my, 2 count from Buddy Murphy. Hell of a matchup here to kick us off on Smackdown. Andrade counter. Andrade face to face with Murphy, and he's going to taunt. Telling him to bring it on as Murphy gives a little bit back to him, and a right forearm from Andrade. Murphy counters, takes his leg out. Murphy with a left, another left slapping Andrade. Andrade comes back with a left and a right. And Andrade with a power slam. Buddy Murphy rolls outside the ring. Oh, man. Andrade with a double axe handle cross body looking thing takes Murphy down on the outside. Sends him back into the ring, and the champ is looking to end it. Looking for that hammerlock DDT. Third time's a charm. DDT from Andrade. And he drags the lifeless body of Buddy Murphy into the center of the ring. And that will do it for Andrade. What a hell of a win. Andrade, a fighting champion at me. Man, two of them, maybe three of them in this matchup. But Andrade's a fighting champ. Buddy Murphy challenged him. He didn't back down, and he took Murphy out here tonight. Great matchup, these two men with amazing arsenals. And Buddy Murphy just couldn't get it done. Andrade will remain your Intercontinental Champion. Don't forget the main event is Flair and Moon later on. And it looks like Breezango coming down to the ring. The Revival want revenge. Last week, Fandango and Tyler Breeze picked up a victory on the Revival, a roll-up pin. And the Revival were pissed. And they're getting their rematch this week. They want to get their win back as they're at the bottom echelon of tag teams now, according to The Rock. Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder making their way to the ring. And they want this victory. They have only won one match. Lost that ladder match the first week of Smackdown. Lost to the Usos. Oh, I'm sorry, they beat Heavy Machinery a week or two later. Lost to the Usos at Backlash, and a nice counter by Breeze. And last week they lost. And oh, just like this. Just like that, they wanted to get the win right back with a roll-up. But a kick out from Breeze. And Breeze now going for the roll-up. Is that it? Is that going to be it? 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count, but Tyler Breeze trying to get one over on Dash Wilder. Wilder now counters. Yeah, he's going for another stack-up pin. 1, no, and a flip, and it's reversed. Oh my God, a reverse again. I can't keep up with this. No. Oh my, that was impressive. But Wilder with a drop kick takes Breeze down to the ground. These men are all trying to get quick wins here tonight. Just raining down on the left knee with the right hand on Tyler Breeze, working that left leg now. The Revival trying to get back into tag team championship contention. We found out on Raw. The Bar and Harper and Rowan are going to go at it next week. The winner of that is going to face the Viking Raiders, and that'll determine the Usos challengers at Night of Champions. As Wilder takes down Breeze. The Bar got back together on Monday Night Raw. Triple H said, hey, Sheamus, you lost your championship opportunity. Cesaro has a couple of losses on his record. I think you guys would be best as a tag team, as a double move here, double team move by the Revival. And the Bar agreed. They met up backstage as we got a 1 count, 2, and no 2 count. And Sheamus went to Cesaro, said, let's get the Bar back together. Cesaro said, absolutely. And the Bar, we're going to take on Harper and Rowan next week on Monday Night Raw. As Dawson with a big clothesline into the corner, Breeze down. We got a 1, 2, and 2 count only as Breeze kicks out. Dawson, working on that right arm of Breeze now. Oh, and a reversal. Nice neck breaker by Breeze, and Breeze gets in Fandango as Scott Dawson. And Fandango with a charging forearm to the face of Dawson. And a nice move by Fandango. And he's all pumped up right now. They're going for another win, another huge victory here as he knocks Wilder off the apron. Oh, and a block by Dawson there. And Scott Dawson hangs up, and then a nice Falcon Arrow to Fandango. And now he takes Breeze off the apron. Could that do it? Is he going to pick Fandango back up? Tags in Wilder. And it looks like Shatter Machine by the Revival. Breeze down on the outside. That should do it. Breeze, no. Breeze couldn't get their Revival. Get the victory. The Revival come through in the end as Breezango. Tyler Breeze and Dash Wilder were going back and forth with roll-ups and stack-up attempts and all these pin combinations. But in the end, Shatter Machine on Fandango. Tyler Breeze couldn't get there, and the Revival pick up a huge victory. Now Ricochet making his way to the ring. This should be a good fight as he's going to go up against Samoa Joe. Last week, Samoa Joe took out Sami Zayn. At Backlash, Samoa Joe backstage took out Zayn and Ricochet. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were talking right before the matchup. Sami Zayn was supposed to come down and help Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens went to the ring, and Samoa Joe put Sami Zayn through a table, and Kevin Owens had no idea. Samoa Joe came down, distracted KO. Reigns hit a spear. Reigns retained his WWE Championship. Samoa Joe beat Ricochet down in the back after Ricochet said, hey, Roman, one-on-one for your title if you retain. Roman agreed last week. They were going at it. Roman Reigns beat Ricochet. And now this week, Ricochet said, I want my revenge on Samoa Joe. So these two men are going at it as Joe starting off methodically working Ricochet and a couple of knees to the gut as Joe, my God, another one, throws Ricochet down to the ground. And now he's taunting Ricochet. And now they're going back at it. Collar and elbow tie up again. Ricochet this time gets the headlock. And a couple of elbows raining down to the back of the neck as Joe is gonna reverse and throw Ricochet off the ropes. Samoa Joe with a big clothesline takes Ricochet down. Samoa Joe helped Roman retain his championship at Backlash. Then he beat Sami Zayn convincingly with the Coquina Clutch. Now he's going against Ricochet. After attacking Ricochet at Backlash, Ricochet throws Joe outside the ring and diving through the ropes, doing a little bit of a senton. And Joe down on the outside, Ricochet in control. Ricochet throws Joe back into the ring up to the top rope. What is Ricochet thinking here? Drop kick to Joe, but Joe moved out of the way, swatted Ricochet out of the way, and now Joe has him on the shoulders, and boom! Man, what a move by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe throws Ricochet into the corner. Ricochet gets his knees up as Joe came in. Ricochet looking for a nice DDT, flipping around all over the place. Joe back to a knee. Ricochet up top, and oh my, what a move by Ricochet. It was like a 630 Hurricane Rana. I don't even know what to call that. Standing moonsault by Ricochet. And he is on fire right now with an uppercut. And a chop to the chest of Joe, another uppercut. Hurricane Rana takes Joe down. Ricochet, the high flyer, is feeling it right now. This would be a huge win for Ricochet if he could beat Joe. Oh, what a kick from Samoa Joe. Hell, it'd be a huge win for Joe if he could get the win. And picking Ricochet up on his shoulder, face first into the canvas. Don't forget the main event. Charlotte Flair and Ember Moon coming up for the Women's Championship on the Smackdown side as Joe plants Ricochet again and Ricochet rolls outside the ring. Samoa Joe stalking Ricochet, and now he's back in the ring and he's just throwing right hands to Ricochet. Hangs him up on the top rope. Ooh, Joe shows Ricochet how a clothesline is done in a senton. Samoa Joe looking to dominate the high-flying Ricochet. A big right, a nice combination by Joe. Ricochet back to his feet. Uranagi by Samoa Joe. Ricochet down center of the ring. Joe is stalking him, looking for that Coquina Clutch. Is he going to lock it in? No. Ricochet reverses, kick down low. And a nice neck breaker from Ricochet. What's Ricochet looking for here? Joe struggling to get to his feet, and Ricochet with a code breaker. Oh, Ricochet with a code breaker. And now he's going up to the top rope. Ricochet can do it here. Ricochet. Oh, man, what a move by Ricochet. The high flyer. 1, 2. Joe remains in this matchup. Samoa Joe surviving that flurry of offense by Ricochet. Throws Joe into the corner, and Joe reverses with a big elbow, and boom, suplex, double underhook suplex. Ricochet landed on the back of his head. And now Joe with it. Oh my God. Samoa Joe just throwing Ricochet around the ring. Gets him back to his feet. Throws him into the barricade. And now Joe kicked down low. Oh my God. Samoa Joe. The count is at 3 as he is dominating Ricochet on the outside. Throws him into the apron now. Joe stocking Ricochet and a knee right to the chest. Count is at 6, and Samoa Joe is just taking over this matchup. Count is at 7. Joe with a snap suplex. Back into the ring goes Joe. Wait a minute. It's Kevin Owens. The guy that Samoa Joe cost the WWE Championship. It's KO. Making his way to the ring. Samoa Joe stands center of the ring, telling Kevin Owens to come on, bring it on. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens face to face here. Ricochet back to his feet. Joe doesn't know it. Look at the neck breaker from Ricochet. Kevin Owens provides the distraction. Joe. Hurricane Rana by Ricochet. Ricochet going up to the top rope. Can he put away Joe? Can he do it? 630, yes! 630 from Ricochet. 630 from Ricochet. He's going for the pin. Yes, come on, Ricochet. 1, 2, yes! Ricochet gets the victory against Samoa Joe. And Kevin Owens sneaks into the ring here. Oh, wait, he hit Ricochet in the back. Stunner to Ricochet. Kevin Owens just helped him get the victory, and then a stunner to Ricochet. These two men don't like each other. And a stunner to Joe. Holy crap, what just happened? I gotta get myself together as Ember Moon and Charlotte Flair still have to go at it for the Women's Championship. I can't believe what I just saw. But Ember Moon getting to challenge Flair for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Moon beat Sonya Deville thanks to a Mandy Rose distraction. Mandy Rose was supposedly trying to help Sonya Deville, and she distracted her enough to where Ember Moon took advantage and beat Sonya. And then the following week, Flair said she's not showing up until she finds a challenger worthy. And The Rock made it official with Naomi, Nikki Cross, and Asuka going at it in a triple threat. The winner of that faced Ember Moon the following week. Asuka won the triple threat match. Ember Moon and Asuka went to town on each other, and Eclipse put Asuka away, and now this is where we're at. Smackdown Women's Championship. Flair showed up. If she didn't show up, Ember Moon would have automatically become the champion. But here she is, and we're going to go one-on-one Flair Moon, as Flair doesn't deem anyone worthy of fighting her for the championship. And these two women are face-to-face center of the ring. Going for a collar and elbow tie-up. Charlotte Flair takes over with a headlock on Moon. Charlotte Flair, the stronger of the two women, trying to use that strength to her advantage. And there's pure Charlotte Flair, the Ric Flair strut. And now they're going back at it. Flair again takes over, as Moon, fighting out of it, throws Flair off the ropes. Ember Moon down to the ground. And Moon, big clothesline, takes Flair off her feet. And she's telling her, it's my time. I'm taking your title tonight. Charlotte Flair back to her feet, and these two women are going to trade blows, it looks like here. Charlotte Flair, a couple of rights and a chop, and now a chop from Moon and a punch right to the face and an elbow and a forearm and every sorts of things flying at her as Flair takes back over with a forearm to the head. Now Flair showing off for Ember Moon. And Moon's not having any of a big takedown from Ember Moon. Double knees in the corner. Flair knocks it out of the way. Goes up for a nice looking DDT on Moon. Charlotte Flair in control. Charlotte Flair now picking Ember Moon back up. Knees right to the midsection of Moon. Flair, the women's champ. And now putting her in this predicament, raining down elbows to the top of the head of Moon. Charlotte Flair, amazing SmackDown Women's Champion, as Moon rolls outside the ring. Ember Moon taking her time to get back in the ring as the Queen was stalking, waiting for Moon to come back in, and drops an elbow on the back of her head. Misses with a clothesline, but then gets her a nice sidewalk sweep there. I forgot what that move was called. I kind of botched that one. I'm going to keep it in, though, as Moon gets thrown face first into the canvas. And Flair doing the same move again, throwing Moon's face into the canvas. And now working those legs for the figure eight. Her signature maneuver as, nice counter Moon now. Looking to get a little offense in with a suplex on Flair. Charlotte Flair, taken down by Moon. Her only title defense was against Mandy Rose the first week of SmackDown. Since The Rock took over, Mandy Rose called Charlotte Flair a little bit of an open challenge. Mandy Rose answered the call and lost in about 2 minutes. Charlotte Flair dominated that matchup as Moon, with a nice arm drag there, takedown, and Moon is fired up. Her first opportunity at the Women's Championship as Flair with a counter. And Moon now on the shoulders of Flair as she walks around the ring and then throws her down to the ground and now has her knee buried into the ribs. The kidney, the side area there of Moon as Charlotte Flair poses above her. Flair is such a good champ. Big knee up top. And she's just looking for a challenge. Ember Moon could be the one. She defeated Asuka last week. And now Flair up on the top rope, perched up there waiting, and misses with an elbow. Moon rolls out of the way. Ember Moon, misses with a kick. She was going for a little enziguri, I believe. And now Flair with the knees takes Moon down to the ground. Man, that turned quickly as I thought Moon was going to take over. But now Flair gets her back in the corner with a chop, and Moon comes back with a chop, but goes for a right, and Flair dodges, slaps to the chest, takes Ember Moon down to the ground. Now in the corner as Flair with a big jumping forearm takes Moon down again. And she's going for that face first. Again, a kick to the back. And Charlotte Flair now just working those legs. And here we go. Figure 4 by Flair. Figure 4 into the figure 8. And Charlotte Flair is looking to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship against Moon right here tonight. And Moon isn't going anywhere as Ember Moon is gonna fight out of it now. She's fighting out of it. Ember Moon gets the legs off and punches her right in the face. Charlotte Flair's down. Ember Moon goes for a kick, but the Queen doesn't have any of it. She's not having it. Charlotte Flair back in control. And Flair waiting for Moon to stand up. No, Moon with a knee up top. Moon takes Flair down to the ground. She's on the mat. She's on the canvas. She's down. The Queen is down. And Moon taking advantage. Taking over this matchup with a DDT. Ember Moon, this is her time. This is Moon's time to shine with a kick. Down low back. And now picking Flair back up to her feet. Ember Moon on a roll right now with double knees into the corner. Double knees into the corner. Moon's fired up center of the ring. Charlotte Flair rolls outside the ring, but oh, it doesn't matter. Suicide dive by Moon through the second rope. In between the second and third rope. Moon with a big move. Ember Moon is on fire right now. Ember Moon is on fire. Gets Flair back into the ring. What's she going for here? Ember Moon with a big knee. And she's going up top. She's going up top. She's looking for the Eclipse. Ember Moon with no. Flair dodges. Flair dodges the Eclipse. Flair dodges the Eclipse by Moon. I thought that could have been it. A couple of knees to Moon, and she's down on the canvas. Charlotte Flair now in control. Into the corner. Charlotte Flair in control of Moon. Kick to the midsection. I thought Moon had it. And Flair gets Moon down. And here's another figure four by Flair. And she's going to bridge it in to the figure eight. Ember Moon fought valiantly, but there's no way she gets out of this one. Ember Moon is going to have to tap out. She has nowhere to go. Charlotte Flair is going to retain her Smackdown Women's Championship. Ember Moon is going to have to tap. She's still fighting, but no. Charlotte Flair, the Smackdown Women's Champion, remains the same. A hell of a match. A hell of an effort from Ember Moon. Went for the Eclipse. It would have been over. If she hit the Eclipse, it would have been over. Flair dodges. Couple of moves later. Figure eight. And she retains that SmackDown Women's Championship. The Queen said there's no one that can challenge her. Moon put up a great fight. But I don't know who could challenge Charlotte. What? Wait a minute. Is this? Is it? It's Shayna Baszler! Shayna Baszler is here on SmackDown! Shayna Baszler, the NXT Women's Champion! And she's making her way into the ring. Her and Flair staring off face to face, center of the ring. Blows Flair a kiss. And Charlotte Flair does the Flair strut and woos the crowd. And Shayna Baszler, center of the ring. Charlotte Flair goes for a punch. And no, Baszler dodges it. Baszler dodges it. And what's she gonna go? Karafuda clutch. Karafuda clutch by Baszler. Baszler is absolutely decimating Charlotte Flair. She's gonna make her tap. She's gonna make her tap as Baszler leaves Flair center of the ring, and we are gonna see you next time.